Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you the #1 content marketing strategy specifically for e-com businesses that can take someone who's never heard of your business before into your best customer or your biggest fan. So let's jump straight into this video. Now, to be fair, this strategy does work for almost any industry, whether you're e-com or you're in a service-based industry, so it's worth paying attention as well. It's just a few things I'm going to talk about today are going to be a little bit more targeted towards e-commerce, so people who have an online shop and can purchase, or their customers can make purchases online. Now, content marketing strategies are really simple and they don't differ too much, but often people and businesses just end up using them wrong. So I'm going to talk you through a really simple structure that you should use time and time again and just adapt the content to fit your audience and really narrow down on the things that are converting best. Now, there might be a number of reasons that you want to use content marketing, and that could be for brand awareness. It could be to actually get sales through your e-com website or your service-based business, or to get more phone calls. But generally speaking, for most people, it's about sales, return on investment, or it's going to be about brand awareness and getting their face in front of the right people, growing their followership, so the amount of people who follow them on these different platforms. And that all has a huge impact on the growth of your business. So although you might only be starting off small and focus on sales, actually for some businesses to focus on growth and building up an audience who are your biggest fans is so much more valuable in the long term, because you can just keep remarketing to those guys all the time. And basically what you're going to do is create content that's relating to your target audience, to your customers, and you're going to use content that really appeals to them. So it's all about understanding your audience the best you can. If you've done any market research, or specifically if you haven't done any market research, I really suggest that you do that. Any customers that you currently have, or if you're thinking about going into the industry, work out what kind of customers buy that particular product or your product, and get an understanding of what they do. What do they do at the weekend? Are they women? Are they men? How old are they? How young are they? Do they have kids? What kind of holidays do they go on? Because if you know all of that data, because then you're in a much better position to target your content marketing strategy towards the people who are most likely to buy your product. Otherwise, you're selling ice cream to people who simply don't like ice cream, and that's not a very good business strategy. And getting to know your client, or creating your client avatar, is something that we've done with all 4 of our businesses. So we have a video production business where we create content for global businesses and brands to help them stand out against their competitors. We also have a rental business. We have an academy where we train videographers and photographers into creating successful businesses and using some of these strategies to grow their own businesses. And we also have an agency business where we look after social media campaigns, regular posting, paid ad campaigns, pay-per-click, all of that good stuff to help convert people from not having a clue who you are to actually buying your products. And that's the key thing here. If you want your business to grow quickly, you're going to have to invest some money. Paid ads and pay-per-click campaigns are going to be so vital to your strategy, and particularly if you are an e-commerce business, you need to have this along with retargeting ads. And I'm going to give you a bit of a structure in just one moment about that. You can't expect to grow your business organically without spending a penny with Facebook, because Facebook are a business, so they want your money, so you need to let some of that go in order to swap it for data and customers. And just think about your lifetime value of a customer. How much is one customer worth to you? Because if they're worth £1,000 to you, then it's worth at least £500 to get that one client in the first place. So in terms of strategy, here are the 5 must-have points that we use to get our clients the best return on investment, particularly in e-commerce. So #1 is planning. You need to have a good plan, and that comes down to understanding that target audience, understanding that your best client that comes to purchase from you, she's called Wendy, she's 35 years old, she loves luxurious holidays, and she's really into her skincare regime. And as a result, she's always in the market for looking for new skincare products that are going to make her look 10 years younger. Having that information is so powerful, because then we know who it is that we're selling to, and we can simply create content around the things that Wendy likes, which makes it so much easier to convert her into a sale, because she's already looking to buy your product. The question is she going to buy it from you or your competitor? Now, number 2 is content creation. So with our agency, we work with businesses and we say, if you have existing assets, then of course we can use them. But 9 times out of 10, it's rubbish content. And if you are thinking, well, you know, my phone does 4K, it does all this glamorous stuff now, I can take some photos to save some money myself. What impact is that having on your business? If you put out content that isn't professional, even in an organic way, then you can guarantee that builds a sense of distrust, or people simply won't trust you. If you have a professionally shot video, it instantly and psychology-wise with your target audience, with your client, it makes them think that you're professional. It positions you as more of a market leader and someone who's worth trusting, which is exactly why so many more businesses are turning to video content to show off their brand in the right light. And they can all of a sudden, a new startup that you've never heard of before can compete with these huge brand names because they're able to come to video production companies like us who to create the content for them because we have all the camera equipment. So they don't have to employ an in-house marketing team or strategist or anything like that. We can work with those teams to develop content and create bespoke stuff that is just for them. Anyone who's using stock footage, stop now, because you are absolutely killing your business. You might think it looks professional, but the reality is people know, they get a sense of it being too polished for what you are. And if they look at your website, they read the text with it, and the image or the video doesn't quite fit with what you're doing, again, it's going to make them not trust you and therefore not buy from you. Now, number 3 is ads over organic. So this is where we start to run our ads and we test that to a wider audience. We test all of those things that Wendy likes, you know, people who are interested in luxury holidays, who have children, who are looking for skincare products, who are interested in health and beauty and wellness. We target all of those people so that your adverts and your products are being put in front of the right eyes. So again, you're selling ice cream to people who actually want to buy ice cream, or in your case, whatever your product or service may be. With these ads, copy or the text is really important. You need a good, strong headline that tells them exactly what it is to capture their attention, then what your product or service can offer them, and thirdly, how they can act on it. And that's normally a call to action. Now, we drive most people through to your website because they can purchase there, or through Messenger if you're a service-based business. And this leads me nicely into tip number 4, which is pixels or tracking. If you're sending them through to your website, you need to have a Facebook pixel on there because that's how we're going to be able to track the people who have seen your advert, clicked on it because they're clearly interested, and for some reason haven't purchased. We're going to then target those people again with what we call a retargeting advert. And inside that retargeting advert, you're going to give them an offer, and that offer is going to be something that they simply cannot refuse. It might be a percentage off, it might be a buy one get one free offer, something that Wendy is going to be like, wow, this is a no-brainer. I need to buy from these people right now. Now, finally, tip number 5 is your social feeds. It's all very well and good having really good adverts and a good strategy and a good plan, but content marketing also does cover the organic side as well, which means the first thing Wendy's going to do is when she sees your advert on Facebook is look at your Facebook page or your website or your Instagram page, wherever she's seen that advert from. And that's called social proof. So you need to make sure that your pages look absolutely perfect, no videos of your business or you going out drinking at the weekends or anything like that. And you'll be surprised, some of you might laugh, but I see so many startup businesses make that same mistake where they don't really take it seriously enough, and therefore they just post any old stuff on their social feeds, and that's really damaging to their brand because someone like Wendy is going to look on there and all of a sudden think, okay, maybe they're not the people that I'm worth trusting. And if she's putting skincare products onto her face, she needs to trust that business that it's not going to be harmful or impactful in any negative way. So there you have it. That is our e-com strategy, and we take this exactly the same 5 tips for every one of our clients, and we work out everything there is to give that advert the best chance of success so that they can start making sales virtually instantly, or at least really up their business's game. If you've enjoyed this video, then please smash that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and then that way you get notified every time we upload a really valuable video like this. Also, let us know in the comments what you thought of this video, any suggestions, any other videos that you would like to see us create, and if we know the answers, we'll certainly create a video about that. We're building a community full of like-minded people, and I've made it my mission to give more away for free than most people would have you pay for. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, then make sure you subscribe, join the community. Until the next time, peace.